appearance with a distinct ripple or curl pattern. So basically, when you look at a Rex, you should know it's a Rex, right? Right, you should not be like, is it or isn't it, right? The fur shall be plush, springy. So I think we're gonna have to like a sponge. They spring. And resistant to being smooth. Resistant. We're gonna be springing and smoothing them. The coat shall be evenly featured from the base. Oh, sorry. The coat shall be evenly textured from the base of the ears to rump. Okay, so the whiskers are a defining feature. Whiskers shall curl in all directions and shall spring out from the nose in a tight fashion. So I think one fault for a Rex is they'll have like a few curled whiskers, but a lot of the whiskers will be straight. But a lot of curls. I mean, I don't think they have to, I mean, I guess it says tight, but as long as, yeah, they're pretty much all curled, that would be good. There should be as few straight whiskers as possible. Then the eyes, you know, that's the old standard. The feet, that's the old standard, right? The tail. So the tail is really a big defining. The tail shall be bristled.
Oh, one thing about the feet.
Yeah.
The bottoms of the hind feet should appear woolly.
Oh, okay. So we're going to look for
Woolly feet.
Okay, woolly bottoms of feet.
I'll show you one that actually kind of looks like a shoe.
Okay.
He's fine.
Is there a gerbil out or just?
No.
Nope.
Okay.
No.
He just took a little tumble.
Okay, the tail shall be bristled with hairs radiating, I love this, a lot of good verbs and adjectives, radiating out in all directions, giving the appearance of pipe cleaner and having a feel like Velcro.
TM.
This is really,
TM.
this is really.
TM. Say TM.
TM. And I think that's it. Special remarks. Wait, here's a really great special remark. Now, not that anyone would ever do anything like this, but during the live and virtual shows, gerbils must be presented with natural hair, no additional sprays, colorants, or gel.
Yeah.
Curling irons, sand baths are permitted. No curling irons.
I know.
Just like what's those? The curlers, like for your eyelashes.
Oh, yeah. Eyelash curlers.
That's a good idea.
All right.
Mascara.
Sorry. So are we?
Model blacks.
We're ready to roll here, huh?
I think so.
Flush.
Woolly feet.
Woolly feet.
You have woolly whiskers. Are you woolly or are you not?
All right. Did you get the senior on the table? He's on the table?
Yeah,
This is him?
yeah, this is him.
All right.
Sheepy.
So yeah, it's so cool that we have everything from pup to adults to senior.
And actually, isn't there a comment about this is the class where potentially we can finalize the standard?
Yes.
Yes.
We finally have a senior?
Because we finally have a senior. So,
And he's gonna go bury these up too.
So,
you know, if he looks healthy.
right. And the reason for that, obviously, is, you know, before you standardize a color or texture or whatever, you want to be sure that these gerbils are going to be healthy all through their lifespan. So that's a 3+ year journey to get a standard. And you know, this is a standard existing in Europe already, right? Am I right? The Europeans have had a standard for Rex for a while.
They've had a standard, but they've been breeding Rex for a long time.
They don't have as many shows.
Well, I just I don't even know. Who's this? Is there a standards already left in Europe?
I think they just had a live show. So
Full age. Isn't that beautiful? Like, you can just go down the line.
Oh,
and you guys just had
no. The lifespan.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
I know. I feel like I should be wearing a coat for this official historic event.
This is a historic moment.
It's all right. I forgot my last show. That's why I remembered it this way.
You're not live streaming this, are you?
No, I'm not live streaming it.
You're live.
She's gonna beat you.
I'm not live streaming it. I'm recording it, but I'm not live streaming.
All right, and make me say nothing then.
Believe me, I'll cut some of the stuff out. I'll edit this. Don't worry.
In case we need anything. But in general, I don't know what you do, Libby, but when I start, I kind of like take a look at everybody And I think the first thing I would do with a Rex is like, if there's anyone I look at and I'm like, I can't really tell if he's a Rex or not,
Right.
I might put him towards the back of the line. It doesn't mean he's not gonna come to the front of the line, but. And then, they do have to match their color and pattern standard, but it's like the Rexiness is the most important thing, it's the defining feature.
So,
And so this is a pup. Yeah. Yes.
And yes, we do write Rexiness on our cards.
Rexiness.
Word.
Yes.
Rexiness.
So who do you think looks, and then also, I think when they have a pattern, it brings out the Rex-ness more. This is a senior. So he definitely looks woolly, right?
Little sheep.
He looks like a big cotton ball.
Yeah.
30 months and he's still got his size too.
This one doesn't look as Rexy. This one doesn't look as Rexy, just on first glance, right? Sometimes they change when you take them out.
and I'd say this one.
Doesn't look as Rexy. This one looks pretty woolly.
Well, and sometimes a really diverse pattern like that, with
Exactly.
extreme white kind of takes away
Or the
the.
black and the white, they
Sometimes
can't
it's-
tell
right.
as much. So let's start taking them out.
We're gonna start.
Yeah, let's start there.
You should
Let's
get some
do with the hand
cards.
sanitizer.
Some cards.
Oh, we get some cards.
Grab a bunch of cards.
Although Libby does have no skin in it.
No, it's true.
Get no fur game either.
Fur,
Do you
yes.
want me to hold them?
But you're still Rexing, don't worry.
What's that? Oh, I know. I can judge
I'm
and
gonna
hold.
write down this. Those Rex.
I can assist you, Donna.
Can you, Caitlin, do you want to be in charge of looking at the standard and reminding us about
Yes.
the Velcro and the
The
spring?
Velcro,
TM?
and that sounds
Yeah,
like
that's a
fun.
good idea.
You can have fun playing with
And
that.
ask if
This one's got the date on it, that's a hard question.
I just did June 2021. I think it's the 11th.
Sounds about right.
This is the 11th.
11 it is.
All right. So we heard about the woolly feet, which is so interesting. Let's check out.
She's like, no thanks.
It's like normal feet to me.
Oh, yeah, sorry, yeah. Spring.
Resistant. What does it say about being resistant to being smooth?
Yeah, it's smooth, you don't, it's getting roughly.
I feel like his tail just looks like a regular tail. Are you seeing pipe cleaner on the tail? Maybe that comes in later. We'll have to figure that out. It's not
What
seeing
about
pipe cleaner.
whiskers?
Oh yeah, the whiskers. I feel like the whiskers are kind of a mix.
Which often they can be all curly.
No, they're pretty curly. No, actually, I take
Some
that back.
straight, some curly. Are they?
Okay, let's see.
Gosh, you.
Look at his hat. He had a big old hat.
Yes. Let's see if the teeth are curling back. Oh, he didn't have any teeth. Oh, there they are.
I never
Hopefully he
did.
did.
Did I do not think I got to.
So his
Waxy.
yeah, I think his coat is very wavy. I think his whiskers are very curly. I'm not really seeing anything about the tail that looks different than a normal tail.
No.
And then I think he does have the woolly feet.
And as far as all the other things go,
Yeah.
the color,
Color.
nice, it's a nice,
Yeah,
model.
and he's not. I think he's okay with the 75%.
Tails should be bristled with hairs radiating out in all directions. The only appearance of a pipe cleaner and having it be like Velcro.
No,
Tails of Velcro.
no,
The
he's
one
got a
thing we're
normal
not
tail,
seeing.
which maybe comes in later with the
We
baby.
should have like a scale for Rexiness.
This one.
Yeah.
How much they have.
Well, the photos have been fine, but that's right. The videos have been like really clean for some reason. I think so.
Right, who's next?
We can do either way.
And just because they're in this order, they can switch around this order. This is, I just like I've heard initial sorting.
Pass. We got next. We got this one.
No. This one is not an 8-week-old Argente.
No, it's a mystery. I said, we didn't change tags.
I think this one might be the senior.
Oh, I apologize.
This is a senior silver nutmeg.
We don't know the ID number of that.
So I feel like his coat is very
Very,
woolly, like when you know
Actually,
that
Steve
this
has
is
the ID number on my
It looks
list.
like a
46,
totally
is that 46 perhaps?
Probably, yeah.
I mean,
We have a tag.
Is this silver nutmeg?
you see,
I think it's a
Yeah,
normal
there's
tail.
that
Oh,
over
maybe.
there. Thank you.
Maybe a little.
you might be able to sort
Like you can kind of feel it. Yeah, you can feel it a little.
can't see it.
I like to see a
What
pipe
does the
cleaner
feet
tail.
look like?
I don't know, let's see. Let's see.
And he's just like, okay, let me over it.
Oh, pretty good. I don't know, I mean, okay. Yeah, I mean, I feel like his coat is his best quality. His tail does feel a little pipe cleaner-esque.
This one's really weird. It's subtle, but it's really good. She was telling me that they just start.
Is it thicker than a normal tail, or is it just look that way because
Start
of the
orange,
Because it looks pretty. Dick, I haven't felt his tail for a while.
It turns white on the body.
It maybe feels a little pipe cleaner.
Yeah, it's got a little bit of texture to
Yeah.
it.
I feel like too for a senior, he's looking pretty, in pretty good shape.
One black and the other turn white.
Yeah, you wouldn't know he was a senior.
Yeah.
Other than his sleepy eyes. And maybe his young wife keeps it.
This. It's a female. Her tail does feel a little different, I feel. Feel the tail. Does that feel a little different?
Yeah, the hairs, it's sort of like the short hairs
Yeah.
there and the long hairs are gone.
Yeah. She does look kind of wavy, pretty wavy. How many curls? I think we forgot to look at his curls.
Oh, the whiskers,
Yeah, and on the tail, it doesn't really describe how that the tails have to be long, just radiating outwards. So like a, so.
Okay.
a lot of curly whiskers going on.
Velcro.
He's kind of has half and half, I
I
think.
think.
I mean, these aren't all curly, but there's a lot.
Okay, what percentage would you say?
It's taken a bit.
Yeah, I did think the pup had a lot of curly whiskers, or almost all.
Don't get moody, don't get moody with me.
Uh-oh.
75%.
75.
Gonna
Okay.
get out her pencil if you do that.
I don't think,
I do.
I feel like his aren't that curly.
I agree.
25?
Yeah.
He doesn't.
25%.
Oh, his feet are kind of, like a little plush there on the bottom.
Nice and critter keeper, ideally.
Yeah, I agree. This one, I think the tail looks kind of, what do you
Woo,
think?
swing it, swing it.
More pipe cleaner-ish.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, I know,
it's not like the
I know.
picture in the book.
I know,
We're definitely not seeing that.
yeah. So we got the coat is nice, right? Doesn't push back as much as some of the other ones. It feels really,
It feels,
very woolly.
yeah, but not as curly, I
Yeah,
think.
not as curly as some. Let's check the whiskers. Come here, baby.
And the beats.
It does have some straight ones, maybe 60-40 or something on the curls. They've got pretty flush feet, want to feel the bottom of the feet.
It'd be nice in Maine in winter, if your feet were covered like that. I want to do that with those slippers.
Those have a lot of curls. What would you say for the percentage of curly whiskers?
I'd say, you said 60-40, I was gonna say 50.
Okay,
Yeah.
50-50.
Yeah.
Okay, and then, Caitlin, was there anything we're forgetting to do?
Special pattern or like, in this case it's fur type, it's the only different fur type we have so far in gerbils in the US. They sometimes get away a little bit, their color pattern might not always be perfect, because they're gonna also be judged on additional factor of their coat type, so, or their spotting pattern or whatever it may be.
So it might just be, if she had product. We're trying to figure out how much is her weight versus her coat. She doesn't really feel as heavy as she looks.
I need a scale.
She
Yeah,
looks,
I know.
I brought my
That would be
kitchen
nice.
scale.
yeah, she looks like a male, but she's definitely got some fuzziness to her.
No, she's doing that. All right, we'll get through her.
Go in the sleeve. They always like to do that.
Alright, so I think what, we're gonna do him first? Okay, so we're gonna do this one first. And give her a best opposite. We're gonna give this one a second. We're gonna give the papa a third.
So you get to watch the sausage being made.
Alright, and then we'll all have sausages for dinner.
Okay, all right, see, there you go.
Thanks everyone.
And now we need to assemble this and show it.
Yes. Oh, we should say whose these are.
Oh, yeah, we should.
So the Silver Nutmeg Senior,
Is Beth Taylor.
this is Beth's gerbil.
Oh, wow.
And
He's a world traveler.
this girl is my gerbil, Siamese girls. And the third one, the mottled blue. Anyone's gonna claim the mottled blue? That's
Number 28.
Joe's.
Remember,
What place are they?
Oh, this one was first. We didn't put the ribbons on yet, of course. Best opposite.
Second.
This one is second.
And
And
then
then that's
number
my pup
57.
is third.
Mine's 57.
57.
That's everybody's pup, I know.
Which one, number for third?
57. It's done.
Model blue might be 28.
Model blue is 28.
28.
And Donna
Merlin.
actually bred the senior too, so,
I did breed the senior a long time ago. I haven't seen him,
yeah.
so that's nice to see him back. Beth has had him for years.
Wow.
And then he came to live with me.
Like a fine wine.
Yes.
Sitting on
Oh,
the
how
shelf.
old is the senior? Do you know?